Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we're going to be discussing about the philosophical viewpoint of veganism. Now, I think you guys might have already heard veganism from YouTube videos, social media platforms, reels, hashtag go vegan, and some celebrities also. They do mention that they have turned plant-based or vegan. You guys might also have seen some activists protesting or some fancy options in the restaurant. Now, here I'm to explain you all the core key aspect of veganism, what it really means. Now, we'll be understanding the veganism and we'll seeing it as a moral stance for the animal justice. Veganism and its core principles. What is veganism? Veganism refers to a lifestyle choice in which a person abstains from all kind of animal-based products, be it zoo, circus, or dietary preferences like meat, dairy, egg, honey, and fishes as well. All kinds of meat, dairy products, honey, and it also includes the lifestyle choices which involves fashion entertainment. Like for fashion, we do not use silk, we can use artificial silk which is not made from silkworms, and wool. Acrylic can be easily replaced with wool, and most of the people already use acrylic. And now we do not go to zoos or circus or animal rights. We prefer wildlife sanctuaries over zoos. So this is how it goes. Now, vegans also do not use any kinds of animal tested products like the product which involve animal testing. Vegans do not use those kind of products. Vegans basically they try to minimize the suffering and harm on animals till the extent it is possible. And so yeah, there are some limitations to veganism as well. We'll be discussing it in our upcoming videos. Now, the key philosophical tenets. The core principle of veganism definitely revolves around ethics. It also benefits human health and environment. If someone is following a plant-based diet, he generally has a lower carbon footprint on the environment. Like there are other ways it is beneficial to our environment too, but we'll be discussing it later. Now, here comes the origins of vegan thought. Vegan concept can be traced back to thousands of years back. Like in India, we have Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma is followed in various religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. Now, what it teaches is a very major core value, ahimsa. Ahimsa means non-violence, and so all these religions teaches us to be non-violent and respect all kinds of life around us. So we can trace it back to thousands of years. Now, the modern veganism, which mostly developed during the 1950s or later, there's a vegan society. It labeled the term vegan. They were thinking that vegetarianism is not sufficient for animal rights, as it is only limited to a diet, and people also consume dairy and honey in it, which causes animal suffering. Now, uh, after that, people got conscious about the health, environment, and various other things around, and they started following a more better life. They started moving towards a better change. Now, the moral stance of veganism, ethical consideration, animal rights and welfare, the moral implications of animal exploitation. Now, animal rights and animal welfare are two different things. Let me clarify it first. Animal rights refers to as animals have intrinsic value. Like they exist because they want to live, not for us, not for us to benefit from them. Like unlike utilitarianism, uh, veganism believes in deontology. Like if an action is wrong, like killing of animals is wrong, mm, let let we be getting a lot of taste from it, pleasure from it. But since the action is wrong in itself, we cannot do the action. Now, it focuses on the intrinsic values and it's against the extrinsic values of the animals. Animal welfare tells people to minimize the suffering, like kill them humanely. Well, there is no human way to murder someone, then how can we kill humanely? And there are free range farms and all those nonsense stuff which tells that we will give them a good life and then we'll end up murdering them, which makes completely no sense at all. Now, the moral implications of animal exploitation. Animal exploitation for food, entertainment, research raises significant ethical concerns. Like vegans also do not consume or use any product which is tested on animals in the laboratories. I don't know why people still test products on animals. It's 2026 and there is no need for testing products on animals. We have various alternatives to it. Technology has provided a lot of alternatives already. Now, interconnection of veganism with other social movements, impact of veganism on global issues. Veganism is seen as a social justice movement because, like we see sexism, racism, casteism, there are a lot of social injustices around. Animals are also discriminated on the basis of their species. Like some animals are treated as pets, loving, and people care about them, while the other animals are seen as food, like a fashion, a commodity, and entertainment. Speciesism reflects how we discriminate animals from each other. Like okay, so veganism is just opposite of the word speciesism, which means that people try to include all the other animals in their circle of compassion as well, or at least try not to harm them for their pleasure. Now, impact of veganism on global issues. Veganism also impacts other global issues like climate change, resource depletion, health disparities, world hunger, promoting a new sustainable and equitable future for all. Veganism is definitely beneficial to us, mankind, the planet, and definitely for the animals. So, that's all for today's video, and we'll be I know this video is a bit shorter one, but we will be discussing more key aspects of veganism in our upcoming videos. Till then, stay connected, take care, have a nice day, and do subscribe to our channel.